Iraqi women want peace, not war.
You okay?
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, Michelle. Thank you for meeting with us.
Well, we're here today because tomorrow, I don't know if you know, it's International Women's Day, and we wanted to bring Senator McCaskill a report that was recently developed by Women to Women International that surveyed and polled, studied Iraqi women and their opinion about the occupation. So we'd like to present that to you today and ask that the Senator can read it and consider that.
So if I could tell you a little bit about this, Women to Women International is a wonderful organization. They've been featured a lot on Oprah Winfrey's show. She loves them. And it was started by an Iraqi woman whose family fled the regime of Saddam Hussein. She's quite an amazing woman, Zainab Salbi, and was originally thinking that the U.S. intervention was going to be good to help liberate people from Saddam Hussein. I was with her in Iraq both before the invasion and afterwards, and she was quite hopeful at that time. In fact, they did a report that came out in 2004 that showed the majority of women hopeful about their future, feeling that the overthrow of Saddam Hussein was going to be a good thing for them. This is a follow-up study, and the data was taken during 2007, was just compiled and released for International Women's Day, and it is really devastating. I mean, I read this and couldn't help but cry about what has happened to Iraqi women. And to give you just a little bit of sense of it, it was a survey of 1,513 Iraqi women from different parts of the country, and as you can imagine with the security situation, it was hard to get that done. Some of the things it showed is the prices of essential goods like bread quadrupling. Free medicines before the U.S. invaded have now become very expensive. Hospital stay used to be free to give birth, free to visit a doctor, cost $800 to give birth, which Iraqi women can't afford, giving birth at home, dying in the process, more children dying. 70% of the women said their families didn't have enough money for the basic needs. The majority said, and listen carefully to this because I never thought I would be hearing this, is that it was better under Saddam Hussein, when there was no terrorism, better security, plenty of food, cheap gasoline and fuel for cooking, heating, and driving. And then another important section of the security looked at the report looked at security issues. Said the majority of Iraqi women are afraid to leave their homes, they're afraid to let their daughters go to school. And they were asked, well, is the presence of the U.S. making things any better? 71% said they don't feel protected by the U.S. soldiers, and 65% said that the security forces from the United States are only making matters worse. That funding the war is hurting the Iraqi women, and it's hurting us here at home. And so we're really calling on her to look deep down into her conscience and to recognize that fact. And when the next $100 billion is coming up in the next couple of weeks for more money for war, will she please not give George Bush one more dime for this war, and instead use that money to both rebuild Iraq and rebuild our needs here at home for education, healthcare, infrastructure, and other basic needs.
Iraqi women want peace, not war.
You okay?
Iraqi women want peace, not war.